Aung San Suu Kyi, the charismatic opposition leader of Myanmar, has indeed stolen the whole show at the World Economic Forum, which is being organized at the Shangri-La Hotel in Bangkok. The World Economic Forum is concluding its two-day meeting today. Uh, Suu Kyi was given a full 1 hour session to deliver her thought and vision of what lies ahead in Myanmar, which is now undergoing political and economic reform. She tells the audience not to be too optimistic of what's going on inside Myanmar, in which she sees represents more of an economic reform than a political reform. During a 1 hour session at the World Economic Reform, Suu Kyi spoke her mind freely about the reform process inside Myanmar. Asked by Klaus Schwab, the founder and executive director of the World Economic Forum, whether the reform process is irreversible, Suu Kyi said it is more of an economic reform rather than the political reform. She said uh, she believes in empowerment because the people should know best of what they want. Democracy is impossible without empowerment, and the reform process should benefit the people as a whole. And what the government needs to do most is to improve the state of livelihood of the peoples. It should be noted that Suu Kyi still used the word Burma for her country rather than Myanmar. And the urgent issue on the top of her mind is now that the government have to create jobs to help the young get away from drugs, drinking, and gambling. Non-formal training is more important so that the youth can participate in the economic reform. And reform without the rule of law is impossible. And Suu Kyi also emphasized the rule of law. She said national reconciliation is impossible without the rule of law. She has been in talks with the ethnic nationalities parties, and it seems to her that they understand what is exactly going on. When I asked about the prospect of Myanmar going to chair the ASEAN by the year 2014, Suu Kyi said that other ASEAN countries must make it known to Burma whether what it wants from Myanmar. When I asked about the prospect of Myanmar's chairmanship of the ASEAN in the year 2014, Suu Kyi said the other ASEAN countries must demand what they want from Burma. She said she doesn't believe in handout. She said that ASEAN must tell Myanmar exactly what it wants. We don't get anything for nothing.